Welcome back to Good Things Utah. If you have acne, scarring, or even wrinkles, we're talking about those little toothpick almost indentions on your face. There's a treatment called eMatrix that maybe you haven't heard of before. We're going to see how it works, and we're actually going to see how it works live right here on the show. Dr. Kevin Rose is back from the Rose Clinic. He brought a couple patients with him today. How are you? Doing very well. I've never heard of eMatrix.
It's a totally new technology. It actually is not considered to be a laser. What it is it's a radio frequency machine, and it basically transfers energy deep into the dermis, and it causes some changes in remodeling in the deeper layer. And so two really common uses are for acne, scarring, and also just for facial aging. So we get some fine lines and wrinkles, and it helps to tone and tighten the skin.
When you say acne, scarring, I mentioned those little toothpick dots. Does it fill them in? How does it make a difference?
Well, what happens is all scarring will create sort of like a pebble type of an appearance.
Like a crater, almost like a little crater.
Yeah, and so what it does is it just stimulates that collagen to essentially remodel itself. So you have irregularities, and so it kind of breaks down the old collagen and has new collagen come in and take over.
How many treatments do you need to see the kind of changes that we're seeing in the before and afters?
Well, you really have to have at least 3 treatments. You know, they do recommend 3. If you do up to 6, it's actually better.
You see the biggest difference. Does it hurt?
You know, it hurts a little bit. It just feels like it's almost like a little bit of a teeny feeling of sensation of a burn with a cat lick and kind of a scraping at the same time. It's kind of interesting, but you don't have to use topical numbing medication or anything like that.
All right, you brought 2 of your patients. Have they tried this before, or is this a first?
This is the first.
This is a first, right here on our show. Should we start over here?
Sure.
Your assistant's going to do this. We could hear it humming while we were starting, so it's ready to go.
Ready to go.
What's your name?
I'm Allie.
Allie, why did you want to try this?
I think it's about time. I'm going to be 37, and I want to start taking care of my skin a little bit better.
And what areas are you going to work on here with the eMatrix?
Probably the sides of my face, my cheeks, and hopefully up through around my eyes.
Okay, let's see how it works. She's ready to go. You heard him say it doesn't hurt, right?
Okay.
Okay. I trust you, Dr. Rose. Okay. So talk us through what she's doing while she puts it on her skin.
So what you want to do is you want the tip to come into complete contact with the edges of the skin, and what will happen is there's these teeny little holes where this radio frequency energy gets transferred through these 64 little spots, and what it essentially does is it heats the dermis, and so it doesn't do anything to the outer layer of the skin hardly at all, except for these teeny little spots, and so you know over a period of time you'll get a little red square that will form, but then after about 3 to 5 days or so, the red square pretty much just goes away, and then you're left with
new pretty skin
improvement
underneath. How does that feel?
I can't feel anything.
You can't feel anything. Okay, even better. Making changes even better when it doesn't hurt at all. And the results last how long?
Well, it's always essentially a permanent change. It's kind of like turning the clock back, and of course, aging is still going to occur, but it will be basically a permanent change that you have to upkeep over a period of time. Of course, you probably want to come back every few years and do it again.
Now, is this something you would use instead of Botox, instead of Juvederm, or would this be in addition to?
A lot of times we will actually end up doing all 3 at the same time. So you do a little bit of filler, do a little bit of Botox, because the Botox and the filler acts deeper than what this does. This is like the frosting on the cake, essentially.
All right, we need to not leave you out over here. You're sitting here ready to have it done too. What's your name?
I'm Cindy.
Cindy, why does this look like something you would try?
Well, you know, after years of exposure to the sun and many years without any sunscreen, the sunscreen I'm putting on now, I just feel like I'm behind the game. And so any sunspots or spots that can be helped, I'd like to take care of
I
that.
like what he said. Just turn back the clock.
Exactly.
Just a little bit. Okay, can that reach, or should we have them switch spots?
Go ahead and switch.
Okay, switch spots. And what area of your face would you like to work on?
Well, I think the sunspots on the side, maybe.
Okay, are you excited to see a difference?
I am.
All right, you jump in there while Dr. Rose tells everybody how they can get a hold of you if this is something they'd like to try.
You can always call us. the information is on the screen right now. Our website is a wonderful source of information. And you can come in for a free skincare consultation to find out if eMatrix is for you. We do have a special running right now where you buy 2 and you get the 3rd one for free. So it's for considering the affordability of skincare products, this is actually phenomenal. It's much less expensive than a lot of the ablative laser resurfacing. There's less downtime.
Well,
and
not
it works
invasive.
great.
This is
Yeah.
something you can try. Dr. Rose's website is up right now, but it's theroseclinic.com for more information, and we can link you from abc4.com. Just click on Good Things Utah. But he's a great one to go in and just talk to and say, would this
That's right.
work for me? What else should I try? And he can talk you through it. How's it feeling? So far, so good?
Terrific.
You look 29.
Oh, I love you.
Already. It's working. Thank you, girls. When we come back, how to fight the winter blues, everybody, with just a good furry friend.